thought of the day. Here it is, Monday, October 19th, and the thought of the day, and I had to do this myself. If you don't check your map, how will you know you're on the right road? This morning, as I was, kind of going through my notes, as I was going through things, and I decided to open up my notes app, because that's where I keep my notes. I opened up my notes app, and these were goals set on September 1st, 2020. And I looked through those, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm kind of starting on that. It's like, oh, okay, that's gonna be hard to get it by that deadline. It's like, oh, that's a big challenge. Oh, yeah, I did that, but I missed it. And I'm like, oh, I'm a month late on that. Because you know why? I didn't have them front and center. I needed to have, let me get that on camera. I needed to have my phone right here in my goal list. Why? Because that's what keeps you on the path. If you guys have ever, and I've maybe talked about this before, if you're gonna go open up you're gonna go from here to the store, right? Maybe you know how to get to the store, maybe you don't. I've talked about going to visit our friends in New Brunswick, whatever. If you put it into the map, where you're gonna go, but you never stop to look at where you're going, and you see that cool little place to hop off and then go to the pumpkin patch. And you have to be there. You want to be there on a certain time. Maybe time isn't important, but you got to stay on path. And all of a sudden you get way off of the path. And if you never pull up your map, if you don't have that app open, if you don't have your guidelines there, how can you ever know that you're staying on path? Because I look at that and I'm like, I'm doing a few things. I got a few things in the right path, but it's like, oh, I need to find that nearest interstate. I need to get moving along. I need to make sure that I'm staying according to my goals, because my goals are based upon how can I serve other people? How can I show up for others? And so my thought of the day today, and encouraging you guys, is if you don't check your map, how will you know you're on the right road? If you don't check your goals, if you don't look at that, if you don't evaluate, if you don't reassess, how will you know that you're on the path to where you want to go? Because you can have a dream all you want, and you can have a desire all you want. But until you actually put that into action and then follow that plan and sit back and evaluate and reflect and say, ooh, where am I off? What did I do? How did I make sure that this is making sure we're on the right path? Then man, how will you ever know you're off base? And so what I learned this morning looking at that is like, I got some things going the right direction, but I need to put that right here on a sticky note. Because I got a sticky note that says right here, you guys can read that. Fail more every day. You can't really, the lighting's bad. But that's one of my sticky notes. And what I got to do is I got to take another little pink sticky note and put it right here beside it, so I know where my goals are at. I know where I'm at, so I can check them on my map and say, ooh, I need to change that. I need to check that off the list. That's done. I'm on progress, as opposed to, just thinking it will happen. Because too often for all of us, we have these intentions, we have these dreams, we have these desires, and we set ourselves in path. We put our car in park. I put our car in drive out of park, shift it in there. And maybe you have Tesla and you do autopilot, that's fine. But every once in a while you have to stop and recheck. You gotta fuel up, you gotta charge up. You maybe want to take a little, detour, that's fine. Detours can be where the best learning is. But if you're not checking your map, if you're not looking at it to say, ooh, am I on the right path? Am I going the right direction? You can end up sitting there and just spinning your wheels. So my encouragement to you guys today is check your map. Make it front and center, so that way you can utilize this as a tool to direct you along the right path.